Hi everyone, it's Kathy Schmitt, the Backyard Stamper, and today is January 5th, 2026. Wow, huh? So I wanted to pop on really quickly because I have a great um, um announcement. I'm sorry. I've been away for the last 6 weeks, recuperating from back surgery. So I'm a little out of practice of going live. But tomorrow, well, tonight, in the middle of the night, so I guess it's January 6th tomorrow, uh, the new catalog will be going live as well as the new online exclusives. So what that means is there's a lot of new designer series paper available, which is great and it's beautiful and I can't wait to show you. So I'm offering a paper share and all the details will be on my blog and I hope you'll take advantage of it. The designer series paper will most likely go on back order at some point because a lot of demos do the paper shares. So if you're interested in getting a sampling of all the papers, um, then please sign up for my share. All right, let's get started and I'll show you what it's all about. So let me just make sure that my device is working and I am live. Okay, okay. I just had to make sure. Okay, so uh, you can sign up for my newsletter here, and that also takes you to my blog, which has all the details on the paper share. All right, so this is the new mini catalog. I did mail them out to my customers, so if you didn't receive yours, please let me know. And this is the January online exclusives that are coming out. So excited. All right, so this is what a paper share is all about. It is a sampling of all of the designer paper that is coming out. And what I did on my paper share, this document is on my blog, so you can take a closer look at it. But I included the November online exclusive designer series paper because I didn't even get a chance to show it. You know, November came and went, and um, it happened quick. So I included those. So this paper share that I'm doing, you will get 6 by 12, except for one type of paper. So you'll get a quarter of a pack of the designer paper cut in 6 by 12. If you were to buy all of that individually, it would be $198. Woo! And so the paper share lets you have all of the designer papers in a much more affordable manner. So my cost is $49.50 if it's porch pickup and $60 if I'm shipping it to you, and that's via priority mail. So let me show you the papers. So the first 10 people that sign up for my share will also get a sampling of these two specialty papers. These are so gorgeous and shimmery, pastel shimmer and pleasant pattern specialty. So don't delay, you want to get your sampling of those. All right, so I already took them out of the bags for you, so you won't have to listen to the crunching. This is called Love Notes Mix and Match Designer Paper. This is the only one that comes as a 6 by 6. And if you remember at the holiday time, we had the Christmas Tags and More paper. This is kind of a similar idea, only there's no punch outs like that Christmas Tags and More had. But let me run through the paper. So you're going to get tape on my thumb. You're going to get two of each pattern. So you've got the hearts and the stripes. Ooh, Azure Afternoon is one of the colors. And then here's where it looks like kind of the Christmas Tags and More, where you can make your full card and you cut it off and you've got these two little tag things. And I love this print. I'm using this tonight in my mystery stamping for our team. So that'll be fun. And all sorts of really cute prints. What I like about this one is it has the sayings printed on them, but on the second side, it doesn't. So if you want to send this, as part of your card, but you don't want it to say love you more, you're just going to use the reverse side. I think that's amazing. And then same with this one. We just click, I might want to use that camera on my scrapbook pages. And I don't, same with my cup with the straw. Look on the back side, it doesn't have the sayings. So I think this is great. Ingenious, actually. All right, so that was Love Notes, Mix and Match. I'm going kind of fast, sorry, because Marty already had my supper ready, and I said, wait. All right, the next print is a 12 by 12, made with love designer paper. Loads of reds and pinks in this paper. I think you can see them pretty good as I flip them over. This one is like an ombre page, so it goes light to dark on the hearts. That's kind of fun. And these are pretty exclusively Valentine's Day, except for a few. Like there's a stripy one, and there is this dotty one, and this one here. But the back side B can be used all year long. So other than that, it's kind of for Valentine's Day. That is made with love. Put those right over there. Next is one of my favorites, Easter Joy specialty paper. If you remember the Playing in the Rain specialty paper a couple years ago, it had that coating on it. That's what this has. This is super thick. This is cardstock weight almost. So be careful with your adhesives though, because if you get adhesive where you don't want and you try to use the eraser, it shows. So, yeah, the back side, there is a side B, it's very, very subtle because this is obviously the star of the show. And this one's really fun. Think of birthday cards and stuff you can do with that one, as well as this one. Fun for any kind of spring cards and a whole bunch of eggs. And the stamp set that coordinates with this paper cuts out these bigger eggs, but the scan and cut cuts them all out. Hint, hint. Ask me how I know that. All right, cute as a bug. This one is adorable. I think this will be great on scrapbooking pages too. Even if bugs aren't your thing, it's going to make really cute cards. And these strawberries and blackberries look so realistic. So you get this, there's a page that has these designs that you cut and they make your full cards or part cards or whatever if you want to use this side. So some people got the left side and some people got the right side. So cute. I love the colors too, and I'm dying to see if these will cut out with the scan and cut. And then like a kind of a quilty theme, that's kind of neat. And look at this one. So if you have the old bumblebee, cute as a bee, and the other Be Mine or Be My Valentine one with the bee punch, you could make some really cute cards using the bee punch added to it. And see, nice quilty. Look, toadstools are still a big thing. And look at that nice plaid, which reminds me of going on a picnic, of course, with all the bugs. Oh, this one here is ooh, one of the most beautiful papers I've ever seen. It's called Lovely and Beautiful. And I know it's got big flowers, and people are going to go, whoa, those flowers are way too big. But they are so beautiful with the gold, and they look good, even cut as a partial on your card. Really outstanding. Again, the side B is very subtle. I love this paper so much. So I will be getting up. We can well, everybody can order tonight at 2 a.m. when it goes live on the East Coast. I will be up. Look at that one with all the gold. Oh, and the side B is perfect. Look at how nicely they coordinate together. You got your side B and your side A, if you will. And this one here, it doesn't really look like a side A because of the small print and it's kind of busy, but it's got the gold foiling, which makes it the specialty paper, and you've got your subtle on the back. This paper is lovely and beautiful. Yes, one of my favorites. Hi, Cindy. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you for hopping on at this last minute. I have Teen Mystery Stamping tonight at 8:30, and I was working all day on my card templates and everything, and I just was said, oh my gosh, I gotta go on and do my live on my paper shares. So this one is called Square Snippets. And I can tell you that this is not going to be for everyone, but it is going to make great cards or scrapbook pages with the squares in the design. The cards, too, easy to use a square cut out as kind of your focal point and then add something else behind it. And you've got your focal point already ready to go. Fun prints, lots of colors, so many beautiful color choices in this. The backside is really faint and subtle. So, you can hardly see the design. And then this is the one page that you get the left and the right of. See how I cut it apart like that? Because these came as 4x4 squares. The others are 3x3 squares. But even cut like this across would make a good card front. And same with this one here, because if you cut that down to, this would be 6x4. So if you cut this down to 5 1/4, that would make a nice card front. I'll have to give that a try myself. All right, this one here is called Lovely Blossoms, and this is also one of my favorites this time. Now, this one came with 3 sheets of the same of each pattern, so it was harder to divide up in the paper share. So you're going to get double of some pages. So this was a whole page. So I cut it down into the 6x12 by following the first cut at the 6-inch mark. See, so it leaves these 3 larger images intact as well as these small ones. And then the back side has these great stripes. I just did a scrapbooking kit this weekend using this paper, and it came out amazing. And then let's see here. This is the back side. Yeah. Okay. So you're going to get 2 sheets of one of the patterns. And in this case, it was this one. Not everybody's going to get the same, but I just wanted to make sure everybody gets 6x12 sheets. So this with the diamonds is great. And this is also awesome for a subtle background. Look at this flower. I love it. And then green is always good, no matter what time of the year. All right, mixed up patterns is the next one. And this is really it's, the name says it all. It's very eclectic and lots of patterns and colors. This is an example of where the A and the B do not exactly complement each other. So if you're using a 3D, making a 3D item like a bag, and you're gonna flip and use part of both sides, this isn't really gonna be the paper for you, I wouldn't think. But it's very eclectic, lots of patterns. So of course, these are fantastic for card backgrounds. I mean, loads of color choices too. I like that blue. It's pretty. Pretty, pretty. All right, beach boardwalk. Now, I live in New Hampshire and we have the ocean, but we don't have palm trees. So I'm going to be strategic when I use this in my scrapbook pages. So, but it's a lot of fun. Look at the side B. I mean, you can't go wrong. I know the palm trees probably I won't use, but look, woo! I will definitely use this side. So you got the ombre, cotton candy. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. This reminds me of kind of the bottom of a pool swimming. More cotton candy. And this is a full-size sheet. So it's like this is on this side and then the reverse is down here. So I cut it down the middle and you've got instant cards when you cut them at 4 inches. Perfect. And you got nice side B. And then this one here these are so cute. They're little tickets. And you could stamp your words right on them and make it into a little tag on your card. And more of these. It's kind of similar to this pattern, different color. So I will find a way to use this paper, even though we don't have palm trees here in New Hampshire. All right, splashes of sparkles. This is a specialty paper. So look at how fun this page is. But look at the back. Woo! So in the whoops, I got 2 pages stuck together. So this is fun paper. No matter which side you use, it is going to be a blast. So I had them in as if this is side A, but it's really this is the side A. But look at how fun the patterns are. These are great for kids' cards. Just use it just like that and add your focal image on top. It's fantastic. We used to actually do this with, we actually had a stamp in a rectangle shape that made this kind of watercolory look, and you can still do it just by spritzing an ink block and with a little bit of ink on it, spritz it with water and you press down, and that's the look that you get with this. Look at how fun this shimmer paper is. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that just is screaming for a birthday card to go with it. And this side here too. So if you're not a fan of this kind of busyness, don't forget, check out the second side. Okay, now this is a beautiful, beautiful pack of paper. This is called Nature Walk, and I just did a beautiful 3-page layout. And I'm actually going to be teaching this scrapbooking kit, Nature. It's not called Nature Walk. It's called, I will think about it in a minute. But anyways, I'm going to be teaching this at the Gilmanton Winery on March 8th, a whole scrapbook kit featuring this paper. Let me see what the name of that is. Because now I want to know. Exploring Nature. I should have it memorized by now. Okay, so fun paper, lots of great patterns. Again, these make great card bases. something like this, if you add the embossing to it, that would be stunning. These are great for guide cards because it's subtle, it's neutral, and then even with the writing on the very vintagey this side. Oh, I love green so much. And look, it's an ombre. And then this side is the pretty peacock. Very nice. Nature walk. Okay, now this I didn't get this when it first came out. And then I saw more of it and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is great." So these are for book lovers. It's called Hobby Haven. And it's got a book themed sheet. Look at the back. Perfect for all occasions. It's got a lotions, aromatherapy, spa kind of theme sheet with, ooh, that's so pretty. A cooking kitchen theme. Look at this one. Plants, a reading nook, sewing and crafting. I need to wallpaper my room with this one. And then the last page was punch outs. So I just mixed them up randomly. So everybody got a quarter of the pack and random. So you're not going to get just um, the kitchen or the books. You're going to get a good sampling of all of them. I love that paper. This one here is also stunning. I know I keep saying what's my favorite, but I've got definitely a couple favorites that I'm going to be ordering more tonight. This one is Brushed with Beauty. And this came out on the November online exclusives, but I hadn't gotten it yet because I knew I wasn't going to get a chance to show it due to my surgery. So I got it now, and I'm glad I did because this paper is really, really pretty. And my friend Cindy, who's on here, turned me on to making gift bags with this out of the designer paper. And this is a pack that will do beautiful gift bags. You make the gift bag out of this pattern and the straps out of this pattern. And whew, so nice. I like how these are kind of spaced away from each other so you could actually fit a circle punch. And then maybe you'd have to fussy cut the next one. So give that a look. All right. And then the last thing I wanted to tell you before I go eat my dinner is bonus days start tomorrow. And this is you will earn a $5 coupon for every $50 you spend. So if you spend $100 on the one order, you will get two $5 coupons. You do not have to have just a $50 order. Okay. It runs from January 6th to February 2nd. I don't love that they cross months, but they wanted to give everybody ample time to earn the coupons. So now the fine print of this is make sure that if you use any of your rewards that you still need to have the $50. So if you put in a $55 order, for instance, and you use $6 in rewards, then you're going to be under the $50 and you won't earn the $5 coupon. So please, please keep that in mind when you're shopping. Check your cart and always look if you're going to use rewards. If you put in a $55 order and you have $6 in rewards that you were banking, just use $4 of it and keep your order over the 50 so that you will get your $5 coupon to use in February. So the redemption period is February 3rd to February 28th. So, well, hello, Jana, and from Texas. Thank you for coming on. And I love these papers too. I'm telling you, they are fantastic. They hit it out of the ballpark with the DSPs in this spring mini. So we just found out what the January product of the month is. So what the product of the month is for if you order in a single order now, $75. Let's break down the math. If you put in a $75 order, you are automatically going to earn your $5 coupon because that's over 50. And then there in your shopping cart, you're going to see a banner that says you've qualified for the product of the month. You have to actually add that to your cart because it costs you $5 to get the product of the month. So they don't automatically add it because they can't automatically increase your cart dollar wise. So, but this is perfect. This is great for new stampers or just anybody that loves to have greetings in their collection. So it's called Fabulous Sayings, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, I guess 10 stamps. I guess I could have looked at that. So one of them is together. I'm not sure which one, but at any rate, 10 stamps, and this is a keeper. This is well worth $5 to add it onto your thing. So all of this is starting January 6th, which for me means at 2 a.m. This morning. I already have my list together because of my paper shares. I needed to order some more designer paper. I definitely want to get some more of the embellishments that, let me just show you a couple of them so that you know. I want to make sure that you are getting them. Hold on one second. I got to grab a new cap. Okay. Let's see. I don't know where I put them. Oh, here we go. A couple of the new embellishments that you definitely want to get early. This is the kind of stuff that gets sold out. Okay. So these are underneath here is lemon lolly dots. And yes, the pink is Easter egg. So that's kind of exclusive to Easter time. But the blue and the lemon lolly, you can use all spring. So I'm ordering more of those tonight. And then look at these ladybug embellishments. They're epoxy. I haven't even show that quickly. So you get ladybug epoxy gems. They kind of look like red blobs on the screen, but in person they're really cute. And then the clear. So those are definitely, and then this one is Sparkle Dot Essentials. So these are some of the new embellishments that pearlized faceted circles that are going to go fast. And so unfortunately, they put these in the sweet collections, the gems, and then if they go on back order, it looks like on the order that the sweet is out of stock, but it's really just one piece of it. So I always order my embellishments up front because they never go bad, they never go out of style, and I can certainly use these colors anytime in the year as well as these. So, if you are an embellishment person and like shiny, shiny, then don't forget. So here's my information. You can sign up for my newsletter. This will take you to my blog for the paper share information. as well as everything else I have got going on. So it's really great to be back. I have missed going live with all of you, and I've just missed stamping and crafting in general. So, anyways, I hope you have a great night. Don't forget, the new catalog starts tonight at midnight Pacific time or Mountain Time, which is 2 a.m. Eastern Time. So get on early and shop. Take care, everyone. Have a nice night. And please be sure to like and share my video today.